We are back here at the A7FL 2020 Back in Motion, the tournament presented by Salus. Salus bringing back sports. The Salus solution is helping bring back sports, entertainment, the workplace, and education by creating COVID-19 free biospheres. They've helped us do that with constant testing of the players, the staff, the production crew, everybody. They consolidate that information in the Salus app, and they've really created a nice environment here for us to play football. But if you're new to the A7FL, definitely some different rules in this league than any football you're used to seeing. Again, this is 7-on-7, full contact, no pads, and a couple other differences in the rules. No kicking in this league, so instead of kickoffs, there's throw-offs. Instead of punts, there's throw-offs. And instead of extra points, there is conversions. And I know that there are some differences you want to talk about, too.
Absolutely. So the center exchange from return a quarterback, there is no center exchange, so that's one way that the league keeps it safe. But the biggest part is the 3-on-1 throws that we explained is the most exciting time in the league. So definitely you got a great game, great matchup here. BIC and the U, and the lights are on. I'm excited.
As we see them taking the coin toss right now. We're going to take one more quick break here at the A7FL, the tournament. Stay tuned for Patterson U versus BIC. Once again, we are back here at the A7FL 2020 Back in Motion, the tournament, presented by Salus. If you're just joining us, I'm Jack Bartek alongside LJ Smith, and we are about ready to get underway at Yogi Berra Stadium. It looks like BIC, the brothers in Christ, are getting ready to throw off, and Patterson U will be returning.
Got a goodie here. BIC out of Trenton, New Jersey, and the U from Patterson, New Jersey. This is a team, as I explained earlier. CP3 in the previous game won the A7FL championship. Was it 3 seasons ago, 3 or 4 if I'm not mistaken, and it was the BIC defeating the U defeating. Actually, correction, I apologize. No, CP3 didn't play in that game, but that was the U winning the championship, and that's where Hardbody number 21 had the MVP of that game. So these teams know each other very well. And we got my man Kareem Moon, silky smooth. So silky, so smooth, back there on the throw off on the return here, folks. He's like an Energizer bunny. He got too much agility, too much speed.
And we are getting ready for the throw off for BIC. That is number 2, Dwan Williams, letting it fly, and it's over the head of Silky Smooth.
Silky got a lot of shaking big, folks. Got to watch this man. Silky got a lot of hard stepping. Silky. Stopping and going. But my man Willie Beeman says none of that. Willie Beeman.
Nice job defensively by BIC to bottle up Kareem Silky Smooth Moon. And the Patterson U offense will take over. So you asked me last game, so now I'll put the pressure on you.
Uh-oh.
Who's your pick?
I'll be honest with you. I would reserve the right. I reserve that right until I see who has BIC as that quarterback. Obviously, Crooms is not playing today. So I need to find out who's that quarterback starting for BIC. So let me see one possession. Let me allow that. Do I have that right?
I'm just gonna come right out and say it. Unless they're bringing Peyton Manning out of retirement,
Peyton Manning,
I'm taking the U in this one.
Really? So you Peyton Manning? Oh wow, sheesh, that's cold blooded. And ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know, that is Hardbody in the backfield, number 21. In case you don't know who he is, he's a big boy. Play action. This is my man with the game's been missing. Oh, a deep ball. Sheesh.
Oh, man.
Sheesh Louise.
right out of the gate, wasting no time going for the long ball.
Kyle Ward, you got to come up with that one. You need,
Man.
Sheesh Louise. Man, oh man.
And that was a bomb of a pass. And it hit him in the hands, too. It would have been an incredible play, but still a tough one, no less.
So now it's second and 10 here. My man, the dot boss, of course, checks in at tight end. Play action. QB keeper. This is my man. What the game's been missing. And
Put
that
the
is
moves on it.
And that is a first down, folks.
Quattrell Huffin, a 2019 MVP finalist, and he was big for them last year, and they got athletes all over the field.
All over the field, indeed. But BIC is not no pushovers there. They got number 74, Bangarang. They got KC and Sunshine Band. They got Andrew Levine, number 44, New York's finest. And, of course, Hitstick Mania, Defensive Player of the Year. Hashtag Ron Clerk.
Number hashtag,
right. So, my man Huff, a.k.a. what the game's been missing, got to make a play. And that is smoke in motion. My man Smokey, pump fake. What the game's been missing, none of that.
Who was that?
That was DeJuan Williams there with the sack.
DeJuan Williams showed off the cannon on the throw-off, now getting in the backfield, showing the athleticism.
Threw him to the floor like he was a. Let's look at that replay. Threw him to the floor like he was a young child, a young boy.
Ooh, untouched into the backfield.
Get over here. What do you think you're doing? Ha!
And, of course, the other man in there, KC Fennessy.
My man KC and the Sunshine Band.
The White Mamba.
The White Mamba, indeed.
He was all over the field last week, did everything he could for BIC in an unfortunate losing effort.
I told you. I talked to him earlier. He said, all I want to do is sack the quarterback. Back to live action is my man, the Huff. What the game's been missing with smoke and emotion. My man Smokey. Play action. What the game's been missing. KC the Sunshine Man with the pressure. KC can't get there. Huff with a pass. Is that complete?
It looks like a completion, and that is going to be number 19, Joel Jumpman Rivera.
My man Jumpman.
And you know I can't pass up an opportunity to
go.
highlight one of the greatest stories in the A7FL.
Talk about it. I knew you were going to say it because
I had to. I brought it up last week. I'll bring it up again. One of the best stories. Didn't play football until college. He was a baseball player. Got drafted by the Milwaukee Brewers. Played in their minor league system. Walked on at William Patterson. And is now one of the most decorated athletes in William Patterson football history.
Yikes. History says. Play action. KC the Sunshine Man. Can he get there? Blip blap. Oh, hit him with the blip blap when the game's been missing. Andrew Levine can't get there. Oh, what a catch. Oh, what a hit.
We got to run that one back.
See, J-Rock, and my man Hitstick Mania.
My goodness.
Sheesh. Big hit.
Jarris J-Rock Rogers on the reception. I don't even know if he was out there as a receiver, that player, if it just landed in his arms on that little scramble attempt by Huff.
Look at Hitstick Mania. All he wants to do is hit people. That's what he told me. Bow! What a hit. This is my man right there. He be cheating and Madden when we be playing online, but don't worry about that. That's another story.
and I think it's one of the most interesting aspects of this league is, like, you would think you take the helmets and the pads off and everybody would soften up a little bit. I think the hits are bigger in this league than you see in any padded football league.
Because not only because you also got to remember too, because there's no equipment, so you're like, wait a second, these guys out here and they got work in the morning. It's not like it's when you're playing in another league where you got a day to rest or whatever. So what if you work overnight? What if you got to be working tonight at 11 o'clock?
Let me do the pleasure. A7FL Mondays.
Mondays, right?
I've been listening. Yeah. I've been listening up here.
You paying attention? That's my man right there. My man Jack. I have to give him a nickname. Back to live action. What the game's been missing. Got to make a play. He got a lot of speed too. Good arm. Of course, my man Silky. Great tackle here.
Whew, that was like the Jeter jump throw across his body there.
Yeah, it was a great pass there. So tackle my man Bullet, number 11.
Kareem Silky Smooth Moon, also a former standout at William Patterson. That a lot of these guys played football either at William Patterson or in high school at one of those big Patterson high schools, which would make sense why they are called Patterson U.
That's why they stick together. They've been sticking together, playing together for years. It's like a brotherhood, just like the 8-7. So look at that replay here. So back to live action. Let's take a look here.
Big 4th and about 9 here for Patterson U.
My man Huff with the game's been missing. Blitz can't get there. Ball's up.
Oh, he's got a man.
Ooh, my man Smokey was wide open by 5 yards. My man Smokey.
And the ball was actually underthrown, or that would have been a walk-in
That would have been a
touchdown for
touchdown.
Smokey.
Huff got a cannon. Sheesh. How you running to the left or you throwing away and throw that pass? Look at this. How you get that pass? My man Smoke got him, though.
And so now, Patterson U goes from a 4th and long to knocking on the door.
Man, Smoke got them tight shorts.
Woo.
My man Smokey.
And he put the move on with the juke, too.
Yep.
Patterson U trying to pound it in, nothing doing on the ground. I believe it was Fennessy in on the tackle. No surprise there. Again, you'll hear his name called a lot defensively for BIC.
He plays hard. He's like one of those guys that just here. Like I said, he's like an energized bunny. He don't take plays off.
Another one of those towering figures reminiscent of Dondre Hayes from the game prior.
So now they're in big formation, jumbo set. The game's been missing. Looks like he's making some autos there. To the big boy, 76. Stiff arm. We even got him. None of that. Did he reach it though?
Close.
That's a touchdown. He fought for that one. The big boy, 76. That's my man, Deshaun Johnson.
They don't call him Mug for no reason.
Yeah. Stiffed on him.
Woo.
Wow. Willie Beeman can't do that. That's too little.
Oh
Bangarang,
my
not
gosh.
enough. He's too big. Too big for the game.
A great run there by Johnson, and it gets Patterson U on the board early.
His name's not Mug. His name is too big for the game. Look how big. He's a big boy.
Woo!
Too big for the game.
That is a lot to tackle right there.
Sheesh. Sheesh Louise. Now he's on O-line. Sheesh. What the?
Is that refrigerator Perry?
Yeah, sheesh. And he's stiff arming too. And he only scored because he reached on that one. So that's a athletic touchdown there. So they got J-Rock at fullback here. He got
Silky
my man Hardbody.
Smooth at quarterback.
Oh, change of possession. Silky. Play action. Oh, inside.
Lost the ball
Silky.
for a second.
Silky. Can he get there? Of course, my man Silky Smooth. How many moves, ladies and gentlemen?
Count them. That is incredible. He lost the ball in the backfield, looked dead to rights, and found a way to put on 2 jukes and get into the end zone.
And folks, I know what you're thinking. You're like, hey, wait a second. He could just go tackle him, grab him. No, he is too fast. That is Silky Smooth. How many moves, folks?
It's like one of those backyard football power-ups.
Yep, absolutely. 7-zip early.
And we talked about it, but I think now you can see it. If you didn't know this team already, Patterson U just showed that high-powered offense.
And the Patterson U came with all their weapons today. So now, last week they were short-handed. This week they came with the smoke. Paco Byrne who caught that deep pass on that 3rd down, or that 4th down, excuse me. Hard body number 21's in the building. But now we're going to see BIC's offense. We're going to see if we're going to get a lot of dose of Courage Mosley.
And I believe that's Seth Batson deep to return the throw off. And for BIC, just a crowd of athletes ready to throw it off. I believe that's Quattrell Huffman. And on the other side, Kareem Silky Smooth. Whew, that's going to be a tough group to get past.
What we going to see? If you try to run them over.
Not the greatest throw. It takes a bounce, but they're going to say it lands short. And that is going to be a penalty.
So now with the BIC now, what the league rules is if there's a penalty, a BIC starts with the ball. And they go ahead and see if they're going to rethrow it here.
So the ball did not reach the 25-yard line on a fly, is what they're saying. And so that means that Seth Batson is going to start with the football on this throw-off, and that is the result of the penalty.
I'm confused. How does Huff throw the bomb? But
yeah,
he can't
and then he throws that duck.
Hey, man. It be like that sometimes.
It slipped out. That's why our man Corey Hammond had the towel in the first game.
Yeah.
Wiping that ball off. The humidity outside is crazy right now.
Yeah.
It seems like the later it's gotten, the hotter it's gotten.
Yep. Yeah, no thanks to us because we don't get the AC. It's not like in a corporate office. Right. We out here with the players. Right. Tell them.
And so here we go. Batson starting with the football.
Here we go. Can we make a play? He went right there.
Whoa. Trying to fly right by him, and I'm sorry, but that is not going to fly with the athletes that they put out there.
Not indeed. I'm excited though about this BIC offense. I'm curious on who they're gonna have as starting at quarterback here.
I think we're all a little excited to find out. Of course, Jalen Croom's not on the roster today after a tough week last week. So it's a mystery who they're putting out there.
Well, we're going to see here. Number 7.
It looks like it's Lamar Mays.
I'm going to take a look here.
If we have it numbered correctly.
Yeah, Lamar Mays out of Jersey City, New Jersey. Let's see if he's at. Well, but I expect Courage is going to be getting that rock. And it looks like Andrew Levine is starting on offense as well. On offense today.
Of course, Courage Mosley in the backfield.
Number 74, got my man Bangarang. And number 2, DeJuan Williams at tight.
And Courage Mosley is going to be huge today.
Of course, inside hand of Courage. Whoa, they were already there.
If BIC wants any chance, they're going to need a monumental performance out of Courage Mosley.
Definitely. But I'll be honest with you, Courage is, if you don't have a passing attack at all, like if you can't make the U play respect the passing game, it's gonna be a long day for Courage right now.
And he had a tough week last week too. Fumbled the ball 2 times and almost fumbled a third.
Yeah, yeah, he had probably one of the worst performances I've ever seen him play.
So maybe a bounce back week for him.
Play action, of course. QB keeper.
Oh my goodness, what a play! And we're going to get a flag here.
That's what they need right there. They need them flags.
And that's Darrell Fletch bringing down Lamar Mays on the sack. But I believe we're going to get an unnecessary roughness.
I'm telling you guys, folks, the laundry man, he is the man. He controls the game. If a flag needs to be thrown, he is throwing it. Personal foul, and that was on a Patterson U.
And if you're going to get a personal foul, or if you're going to get any penalty, that might be the chance to get it right there because you just asserted your dominance on the first defensive play.
Absolutely.
I mean, he took Lamar Mays and threw him into the sideline. I wouldn't want to go back out. I'd say, guys, I forgot I got an appointment.
Yeah, that doctor's appointment. I tell you, I got the doctor's appointment. What do you mean you got doctor's appointment this late? Yeah, Sunday. It's 24 hours. COVID-19. They got 24-hour open offices. And folks, look at number 27, John Deli. That is the Godfather. Checks into the game here.
So Lamar Mays, they call him Big Sexy. We'll see if he can live up to that nickname today.
Gotta make a play.
Waiting for the official spot of the ball. And now I believe we're going to get a delay of game warning on BIC. A lot of confusion here with the referees. They did a very good job in the first game. I'll give them that.
Absolutely great job. Yeah, compared to last week,
yeah.
all we do is talking about flags, But they did an amazing job this last game. Courage motions out to the right.
And now we get another whistle. And you could hear the yelling from field level up into our press box, which is a decent ways away from the field.
Yep.
And I'm not sure what it is. We're waiting for any official signal of anything. You can see the ref in there working it out with both sides. I love the jersey from Andrew Levine with the 2 muscle emojis on the back.
Yeah, he flexes. He got some highlights. You guys got to check out BIC. When BIC won a championship, he scooped up a fumble return, and took it back for 6. Call him New York's. I used to call him Tango and Cash, but now his new name is New York's finest. Shotgun set. Gerard got to make a play. Ball's up. Oh man, no, my pick is the U. I already told you. That's it. Dropping the pen. You not drop the pen? Can fans hear it? Let me see, folks.
Not a great first passing attempt from Lamar Mays there.
I'm picking the U.
Overthrew his man by a couple feet.
Picking the U.
I already picked the U.
I don't care what no one tells me. I'm picking the U. Jordan,
and it's nothing against BIC either.
U. I don't care.
I would have picked the U against any team, and we saw the effort that those 2 teams put in earlier today.
Did you just see that pass?
I just think the U is a powerhouse.
Did you see that pass? I'm picking you. I don't care. I don't care what they say. Picking you. Where's Crooms at? Crooms! I'm calling to him. Call him. Oh, man.
And again, we see why the ground attack is going to be so important.
We need courage, folks.
BIC.
We need courage. It's going to be tough, though. But again, I've seen courage take over games. So back to live action here. Deli at slot, making an adjustment at the top of your screen. John Deli, the Godfather, number 27. Coach Mosley in the backfield.
And another penalty flag. And this time it's going to be a false start. So you can see already the new quarterback definitely having an impact on this BIC team. And it's not only just the quarterback play itself, but relaying the plays, getting the audibles in, getting the offense set up. And they just can't do it right now.
Can't do it, indeed. You need to. So a lot of people don't realize that it doesn't matter what type of level of football you've played. Playing 7-on-7 full contact like this with no equipment, it's an adjustment. I've seen guys who played arena football come in here and just when our lights come on, they get nervous. Drops back. The new guy got to make a play, scrambling, pump fake. The new guy still up.
Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
This defense's tagline should be, you can run, but you can't hide.
Leroy, you can run, but you can't hide.
Let's take a second look at that one.
Deli wasn't open. No one's open downfield.
And the thing is, if you throw that ball, there's about 100% chance it's getting intercepted.
So at least we can say that he's not doing any knucklehead bad passes or forces and things in there.
It's a very tough situation to come into playing against Patterson U, coming off a big victory last week,
right?
And also your team coming off such a difficult defeat, and you got to totally reset this offense.
Reset the offense. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, absolutely right. So we're gonna see what the I'm gonna reset his name. So I'm calling number 7, okay? Because he got to make a play. I don't want to hear this stuff about BIC has a history of winning. Okay, you playing quarterback for BIC, you need to. It's not like you got told this today. You got told this probably Tuesday, Wednesday. So you got to make a play.
Just under 4 minutes now in the first quarter, and another whistle, and it's going to be another false start on BIC, I believe. My goodness, just major communication issues for the brothers in Christ, and they better be sending some prayers up right now because they're going to need it if they want a shot in this one.
Definitely. They need it indeed. Here he goes. Drops back. The new guy, number 7. Got to make a play. Oh, good pass over here. Dewan. A lot of shake and bake. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Getting back down near the first down marker, and that's a huge gain after a drive that looked like it was dead in the water.
So you could do stuff like that. So if you're playing quarterback, I've played quarterback in this league before, right? I'm not the greatest quarterback, but I've won games at quarterback position. Sometimes it just depends on let the defense break down, and then you kind of play backyard football.
And I love how they left that check down option, knowing that this isn't the most experienced quarterback and the offense isn't exactly meshed right now. Mm-hmm. So leave that check down option and let that develop. And you just see how big of a gain they got off of that. Now a manageable 3rd and 5 in 4-down territory. You got 2 shots here.
Now that pass right there is going to. So you one pass here, one pass there, build your confidence. So now you allow yourself to make some plays. Play action. Got some time. Can he get away? Can't get away. He can't get away from that. Some good defense right there. Can't get away.
There is just nowhere to go. And Mays is doing a great job trying to avoid.
It looks like the ref. Sack. It looks like the ref has called intentional grounding. Small man, the laundry man.
And I think that's the right call.
Yep. He wasn't outside the tackle box. So if you're a quarterback, you're not outside that tackle box, that is a flag.
So now it's going to be 4th and a mile after that 15-yard penalty. 4th and 20, I believe. And I wouldn't be surprised if you see them throw off here. So now moving back the line of scrimmage, but they look like they're going to go for it. A bold decision here.
They don't care. They know this. They already know the odds are stacked against them.
Yeah, you got to take any chance you can. And So now it looks like they're going to opt to throw off. So they thought better of it. Play the field position battle and maybe give yourself a chance.
Now, regardless if this is a tournament or not, the U, a lot of folks got to understand the U has a history of having a high-powered offense, right? BIC has a history of having a high-powered offense and has a history of winning. So regardless of what the odds are against BIC, regardless of what's going on, this is still going to be a goodie.
Yeah. And it looks like Dwan Williams on the throw-off. And so with that, we are going to take a quick break here on the A7FL 2020, the tournament. Stay tuned for more first quarter action.
When I first saw the A7FL, I knew I was looking at the UFC of football, and I was 100% certain I wanted to be involved.
Imagine if you could have owned part of the NFL or the NBA when it started.
We are back here at the A7FL 2020, back in motion, the tournament presented by Salus. Well, we have a moment here before the change of possession. Want to give a shout out to 19 No More. The 19 No More Challenge calls for the new sports normal to not include the number 19 on jerseys as a tribute to those who have passed away due to COVID-19, while also honoring those who have fought the virus on the front lines. The A7FL has pledged to not give out the number 19 anymore. If you want to find out any more about this initiative, as we see a big run here for Patterson U, you can go to their website at www.19nomore.com. You can check out their message statement and also let your voice be heard through petitions and other powers. So nice to see the A7FL partnering up with them. Definitely check out their website as we get back to the action here at the A7FL back in motion, the tournament.
Yeah, and again, we discuss how this is the first football back. Oh, the big boy catching passes. Sheesh. Too big for the game, number 76.
Deshaun Mugg Johnson all over the field early on offensively.
They're getting him involved. He's catching passes.
He's like the Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, exactly. He is too big for the game.
Maybe they found the secret weapon. You know, we've been talking about all these athletes all game. Maybe he's the player we got to watch out for.
He's an X factor. Look at his arm. Sheesh. Quick screen over here. Sheesh. And that's a first down.
Joel Jumpman Rivera on the reception. And you could just see, like, on that screen, as we got a timeout from BIC, Huff's arm is just on a different level than any quarterback we've seen today.
Yeah, his arm's on another level, and he's confident. You can see already. Look at you. They're already smiling. They're having fun.
They are playing loose right now.
They're playing loose. So we need a big stop, a big turnover. They need to lock up.
Yeah.
BIC
and a smart timeout for BIC. Well, we have a second to also give a shout-out to our main sponsor, Salus. And Salus bringing back sports. The Salus solution is helping bring back sports, entertainment, the workplace, and education by creating COVID-19-free biospheres. They do that by testing, and they've created one here at Yogi Berra Stadium, testing all these players, staff, referees, production crew. Everybody in attendance was tested before entering the stadium and throughout their time at the stadium All that information consolidated into the Salus app lets us know who's available to play, who has to be kicked out, yada yada. But definitely creating a safe environment here for us at Yogi Berra Stadium, and I can feel it, and I know LJ,
I feel safer.
we were talking about it before.
Right, and they tested us. They tested me again, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay.
A thorough process.
So I feel safer. So.
And they're very good about it too. It's not a pulling teeth like process. So a big thanks to Salus, the presenting sponsor.
So now with a minute left, the U has a lead 7-0, and let's see what the refs are discussing here. And they are after that first down. Now that my man Huff, the game's been missing, he got trips over here to the left. I smell a screen.
1:09 to play here in the first quarter. The U looking to tack on some more.
Silky in motion.
And we'll get a whistle before the snap. It's going to be a false start on the offense.
So that's what BIC needs. They need everything to go in their side. They need every single penalty. Force the penalty. Force the U to make mistakes.
Very little room for error.
Right. Exactly.
If you're BIC.
If they play, BIC needs to play mistake-free football. Okay, so granted they don't have the starting quarterback, but it's not about time to make excuses. They need to at least just play football. At the end of the day, it's man versus man. You gotta play football.
Yeah.
Limit the mistakes. Limit the turnovers. Don't get beat deep.
I promise you, if you sit there and feel sorry for yourself, Patterson U is going to give you a reason to feel sorry for yourself.
If you know a guy's named Smokey and you got highlights of a guy running deep patterns all day, don't let him get behind you because he's gonna smoke you like a pet. So, here we go. Here's some pass. Scream.
The trickery.
Bang Bang can't get there. Casey and the Sunshine Band, of course. My man Casey and the Sunshine Band makes a play.
And the thing is, you look at a play like that, and BIC did such a good job defending it. You literally could not have defended that play any better, and it's still a 4-yard gain, a 5-yard gain for Patterson U.
But that's what I'm talking about. Those are that's the kind of defense that BIC needs to stay within.
You can't look at that and get discouraged.
Right, I agree.
You need to look at a 5-yard gain as a win. As crazy as that sounds. Time ticking, under a minute to go here in the first quarter. The U holding on to a 7-0 lead. And looking to add on to that as they move down the field. Ball near the 30-yard line.
Hard body in the backfield with Darryl Truck and Silky.
An interesting look in that backfield.
Oh, and the big boy play. Oh, toss over here to the right. Too big for the game.
Lost it.
Almost coughed it. Let me tell you something. If he didn't fumble that football, though,
he might have been going to the house.
He would have ran somebody over. That's why he's mad. That's why he's mad.
That's number 21, Marcus Hardbody McKinnon, getting on the big man.
Well, that's a fumble by Casey and the Sunshine.
Fantasy, all over the place for that defense.
He is too big for the game.
And so that is going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. The U holding a 7-0 lead. Stay tuned here at the A7FL 2020 Back in Motion, the tournament. We are back here at the A7FL 2020 Back in Motion, the tournament presented by Salus. I'm Jack Bartek alongside LJ Smith. We're back in the action here, but we'd like to take a moment to shout out the 19 No More Challenge. We got to throw to the end zone and a touchdown.
That's unfair.
Patterson, you.
That's unfair. Come on. He jumped in the air, gunned it. What was that? A Patrick Mahomes? I can't even. I'm speechless. But let's look at this instant replay. Look, he jumped up in the air. Look, he jumped up.
He lost his footing and everything.
Wide open. How you letting? Oh man, what a catch!
Who was that on the catch? The dot boss, of course.
The dot boss, of course.
And this offense just has so many weapons.
So many. Sheesh.
As we get ready for the 1-point conversion.
My question is, if you jump up in the air, wouldn't you think your pass would be less accurate? It's like he built energy. It's like he's like a fireball. If he jumps up in the air, he gets more energy or something. I don't know. My man Silky.
Like the Energizer button.
Exactly. Big Fern protecting Silky right there. Number 51. Silky Smooth. You guys better Google that man. Drops back. Silky. You're not catching him. Silky. Casey the Sunshine Man. You're not fast enough. That's too easy.
Man. I mean, that is just like a different level of speed.
Yeah. Look at him smiling. Look, he's not even. Look,
there was no challenge. No challenge getting into the end zone there.
He's having fun. Look, he's smiling while he's scoring. He's smiling while he's scoring. Sheesh. Let me tell you something about the U. When they smile like this, they might put up 50. They might put up 50.
Already 14-0 the U. And BIC is going to need to figure something out quickly.
What does BIC need to do to get back in this game? Pay Manning?
Find a new quarterback. I mean, it's just difficult because you're taking a team who was already going to be the David in this matchup, taking their starting quarterback off the team and having to reset that whole offense.
Who was already struggling who was always struggling, right?
Coming off a tough loss last week, Courage Mosley had a tough game last week. So any momentum that you could see them having in this game, they just don't have it today. As we see the throw off.
See, the most exciting time of A7. Oh!
We'll definitely have to check out that one again. Seth Batson absorbing the hit right there.
That was a good. That's the exciting football right there, folks.
That was like an unstoppable object meeting an immovable force. But a great tackle on the play by the quarterback, Quachell Huffin. And, you know, you don't want to see your quarterback get hurt, but it's nice to see you have a quarterback that will throw his body on the line like that.
Exactly. Plus the fact that they probably have two other quarterbacks that will play, two other players that will play quarterback.
But BIC really, they have to get into a rhythm offensively. That's their hope, is that they can find a rhythm offensively around Lamar Mason. It doesn't have to be throwing the football. They got to get Courage Mosley going on the ground and work from there.
Yes, I have to my man Courage. None of that.
And that's fine. I mean, you could get small chunk gains like that and build off of that.
You gotta get him started. But you gotta get him started.
Yeah, because you're not going to win this game on crazy plays downfield. You know, you don't have a CP3 back there. You don't have a Quattrell Huffin. You're not going to throw the ball 50 yards and complete a streak Hail Mary for a touchdown.
Right.
You got to chip away, eat up time of possession, and that's going to get you back in the football game. It's going to give you a chance.
Chip away indeed.
And the other problem is the Patterson U gets the ball in the second half, if I'm not mistaken.
Courage not enough. See, they're keying.
That defense is just swarming.
Craig Pitt said none of that. None of that.
And so now you got to shift your focus as you see, like, look at this defense from Patterson U all over the place. Nowhere to go, just a swarm of white jerseys. You would think that they were playing 11-on-7 right now.
Yeah, no, you're right.
But because they're able to focus on the run right now. They
know that a pass, the likelihood of a pass coming is unlikely.
BIC has no confidence in Lamar Mason right now. At least that's what their play call has showed so far. And now you have to shift your focus on. I know I just said get your offense going through Courage Mosley, But that's not happening. So you got to shift to small, short yardage, slants, ins, outs. Get those short gains in the air, and it will open up the play action in the run.
The new guy got to make a play. Got some time now. Good blocking by my man Bangarang. Out of bounds.
Just nowhere to go with it.
He doesn't want to pass.
And
He doesn't want to get hit.
You'll get a short gain there, but now you're going to have 4th and about 5. And I don't know that this is 4th down territory.
It's not. It's not 4th down territory.
But in a situation like this,
down
14 nothing, you got to make a play, and they have marched down the field twice on you. I feel like you have to go for it here.
You go for it right now, you don't convert, and the U scores this game. Best ball game.
Yeah,
It's
just about.
ball game. It's ball game.
It would be as good as over.
It's ball game. So they decided to go for it. They said, you know what?
And I believe we have a timeout on the field. BIC looking to convert this 4th down at about 5, and this is a big play for them.
Huge play indeed.
Momentum-wise, too, because you could just tell Patterson U has all the energy in the world right now, and even looking at that BIC sideline, they are just dejected.
But we all know, folks, just like football, all it takes is one big play, though.
Yeah.
So they just need one. No one's perfect. No one plays perfect football. So a fumble, a bad pass, like you said, humidity, the ball, the football, the A7 official league ball could get a little wet.
Look at how quickly the Hawks turned things around in the first game.
Yep, exactly. So I don't want to say that's gonna happen with the U because the U is a veteran team.
But you just never know.
But you never know. Exactly. You never know. And I never bet against Courage. Never.
It's the great thing about sports. You just never know.
The new guy, the replacement, got to make a play. Got to make a completion. The fans are going to be calling your name. Drops it back. Got some time.
And there it is. That's what they need to do. And that should be enough for the first down.
That's exactly what they need. But you don't want to be talking to the Craig Pitts, and you don't want to be talking to you. Because now...
That's playing right into their hands.
Exactly. So now they're going to make you pay.
But that is what the offense needs to make happen. Those short routes will open up the entire playbook.
Uh-oh. The new guy feeling confident now. That shotgun set drops back.
Ooh, that pressure.
Going out right. Ball's up.
Oh,
wait a second.
I think he was out of bounds.
Out of bounds?
So they'll
He threw that ball. He threw that ball
incomplete.
up. He threw that ball up and closed. He closed his eyes and threw that ball up.
Ooh, and that was a miracle because that should have been an interception. And now we see a few words between. I know it was Craig Pitts, and I'm not sure who the receiver was that he was talking to. Was most likely number 2, Dwan Williams.
Yeah.
But it's just tough because you throw Lamar Mays back there in the shotgun with no protection. And Patterson U is in there in the blink of an eye.
Right.
And that forces throws like that one off his back foot that realistically should have been an interception.
Definitely should have been. He got lucky on that one. Like I said, he avoided a sack. He just closed his eyes and said, hey, man, I hope someone's going to catch this one.
I think you really have to focus on short routes, quick throws, and figure it out from there.
Just got to keep in mind, too, that, I mean, let's talk about some reality here. The U's DBs are better right now matched up than BIC's receivers. So now you're asking for a new replacement quarterback to pass the ball consistently to less than average receivers. Mr. Incredible is wearing number 0 today, Troy Smith. He came off of a broken ankle last year. He's not 100%, right? So they don't have the receivers. They don't have they don't have the stout receivers they normally used to. But again,
and now a penalty on top of it.
Yeah,
I guess it must have been unsportsmanlike conduct after the play because that's going back 15 yards.
And that's not what BIC needs. See, that's going to kill them.
1st and 25 now, and it looks like it's all the way back near the 30.
Now, what I don't like to see is now look at this, Courage Mosley. Now they're in a shotgun set, spread formation the rest of the game, and they go away from Courage. The bread and butter of BIC. Drops back. Incomplete. That pressure got him shook.
And it's the right idea. Like, that's what you need to look for. But the problem is you need some blocking up front. Lamar Mays needs to have more than a second and a half to throw the ball. Look at the time from the time he snapped the ball to the time he threw it was maybe a second and a half, and he already had 2 defenders in his face.
So now they got to start countering and maybe throw throw a screen or something. Those DNs are coming uncontrolled. They're just bringing the heat.
And they are athletes, too.
Yep.
Once they're on you, you're not losing them.
So they need to mix up their play calling. Just dropping back 5 to 7 is not going to be good enough for this BIC, for this used defense.
So now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. And BIC is going to need to pull a rabbit out of the hat.
Listen, BIC, brothers in Christ, they got God on their side. They got hope.
He might be the only person who could save him at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Because even if Crooms is here, I'll be honest with you, Crooms will probably be doing worse right now. So, the new guy stepping in, let's give him a chance. Draws back. Oh, the big boy's not going to catch him. Can he get through? Can he slip away? He just threw it up there. And that's dropped it. That's 25.
That should have been intercepted.
That's 25. That's 20. Jordan confirms. That's 25. Thank you, Jordan. That's 25. Gotta catch those. Sheesh. And he threw the lollipop up there too.
Lamar Mays slow to get up, and that's a problem for BIC because if he looks like he's okay, but if he takes another one of those hits and he doesn't get up as fine as he did just then,
watch this.
Then what?
Watch this one. You ready? He's not gonna finish the game at quarterback.
What are they gonna come up and give you a jersey?
No, not me. I'm not going out there. Not with too big for the game out there. What? Jack, you should see my face. I wish the camera was looking at my face the way I look at you right now. No, Let me tell you something. You got to watch it. If you're not calling the right play calls, the U's going to be coming with more heat second half. And now they run up the score. That's what the U do. Yeah. If you ever played against a Patterson team, Silk City has a history of running up the score up against people. 50, 60 points.
Now the inevitable throw-off for BIC will go out of bounds, but they were so far back that Patterson U is going to start near the 25-yard line.
How much you think 76 weighs? How much you think he weighs?
Enough.
He's probably 380.
But it's an athletic 380.
I know, but he's running the football.
That is not that is an in-shape man right there.
Yeah. I gotta be at work tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. I'm not tackling him.
I would not. There is not enough money.
Even if I was off this week for vacation, I'm not tackling him.
There is not enough money that you could pay me to get in the trenches with him.
No, that's why these guys.
I'd rather drop every pass and have to give you 150 push-ups than get tackled.
You got to be the week. These are true weekend warriors, folks, because these guys are going to work tonight, tomorrow. They just got back from work. Shoot, they probably playing a game. They got the work van outside in the parking lot. They're working on their break right now.
And you got to give them. You got to give them all the credit in the world because no matter what happens in these games, they fight from whistle to whistle.
Sure do. Inside hands. Oh, what another trick play. To my man with the game's been Willie Beeman on him. Willie Beeman. Ball's up. Out of bounds.
And it looks like right now they're just trying to open up the playbook and try things out.
They're having fun. This is not so what they're doing is they're having fun. They handed off the ball to Hardbody, and the Hardbody gave it back to the quarterback. Hardbody's never giving the ball back. He just runs the ball.
So now just under 8 minutes to play here in the first half. The brothers in Christ looking to make something happen defensively. Their offense hasn't been able to get anything going so far.
My man Smoke Packer Burn checks into the game. He's at slot. Play action calling, of course, because Smoke's in the game. What the game's been missing. Good pass to my man Smokey. Smokey! And that is a catch.
That's as good as it gets. The throw, the catch, everything about that is textbook.
I'm telling you guys, Smokey, my man Packer Burns, he's like Steve Smith with dreads. Gotta watch out. He got a lot of speed.
That is a seed from Huff.
Guess who he played for last year? Guess who he played for? He played for most of his career. BIC. Most of these stars play for BIC.
So BIC is like the breeding ground for talent.
And then they leave the other teams. But don't worry. BIC is gonna be. I got some stuff going on next week. BIC is gonna be a powerhouse next year. Watch. Got some guys returning.
Is that the insider information?
Got the insider. Oh, jet sweep over here to my man Silky. Hit him. Silky don't like that one. Silky doesn't like that.
That's the great thing about being up here with you, LJ, is you always have that extra bit of knowledge, that extra bit of information.
Yeah. So the league started beyond, a lot of people don't realize this. The way the league started is, hey man, I'm gonna put my team, you gonna put your team, and they used to play on in grass in the back, and we kept score. There was no refs, and then the league got expanded, got big, and got huge, starting from New Jersey, then going from New Jersey to PA, New York, and now Baltimore, Baltimore obviously, and then now we're in San Diego. So I played with the league those years. Back to live action, man. This is my man with the games missing. What a gun! What a pass! What a catch!
Touchdown!
What a pass! Jeez, William Patterson's finest. You know what's funny? He shines more here than anywhere. I mean, he makes plays. Don't get me wrong, but when he plays against his home crowd, William P, it's like I don't know.
Joel Jumpman Rivera. They don't call him Jumpman for no reason.
Look at it. Look at that pass. What a pass! Reaching
for the pylon. I mean, that is just spectacular.
William Beamer couldn't get there. What a pass. What a catch. Who was guarding him? How'd he get open?
And now you see why he is the record holder of so many receiving records at William Patterson University.
It was a great catch. Now they put Silky at quarterback. That's just not fair. Now you got to chase Huff. Now you got to chase Silky.
And they'll go for the 1-point conversion from the 5-yard line. Looking to make it a 3-score, well, already a 3-score game. Looking to make it a 21-0 game.
Don't forget, remember what I whispered to you earlier, right? 50. The U is cold-blooded. I know them.
And again, a rule in the A7FL is the mercy rule.
They're not going to do that on national TV. You think they're going to do mercy rule on national TV?
Well, that's cold-blooded. It's my job to bring it up. If a team is leading by 7 touchdowns or 42 points by the fourth quarter.
Oh, Silky.
It's over. And another, oh my gosh. I mean, that is just, how do you defend that?
Kyle Ward.
That is a perfect throw. So look at this throw. Avoids the pressure, turns around, and not even set, throws a perfect ball to the back corner.
So 10 years ago, maybe 7 years ago, we played my team played the U in the semifinal game. We were undefeated. You know how we stopped? You know how we shut down Silky? Put DBs at the end.
Wow.
Yeah, put DBs at the end and just break down. You gotta break down. You can't.
You can't rule out any strategy in a game like this.
But those DBs gotta be. They gotta be athletic. They gotta be 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", and they gotta have speed. And they gotta know how to tackle. And they can't go for every blip blap. If you going for every pump fake, every time someone raises their arm, you diving and stuff. Silky's gonna make you. He's gonna make you a fool. He's gonna make you look like a joke on national television.
The score up to 21-0 now with 4:45 to go in the first half, and we're halfway to that mercy.
Yeah, that's cold-blooded. But again, I'm not gonna. BIC. I give them one more opportunity. This possession. Oh, wait a second. Oh, what a tackle here. Let me tell you something. Whoever my man wearing the lightning bolt, the last 2 possessions they returning, he's been getting blip blapped. Every time. Let's look at this again. Watch him blip blap. Here it comes. He's running hard. Blip! Got him. You got to break down, young man. You got to break down. But the Huff with another tackle there. Like you said, using his body.
Huff has been all over the place for this Patterson U team. I mean, it's just... I think one of the most interesting things is 3 straight conversions.
Right.
And we have not seen that from anybody. Throughout 3 games so far in this tournament, they are the first team to consistently convert on the extra points and with ease.
And folks, let me explain something. If you think it's easy, hit up A7FL.com.
Sign up.
Sign up. You show me. Right. Because trust me, anyone's not coming out here and just putting on a performance like this. Back to live action, the new guy. He got to make a play soon. Drops back. What?
Oh, man.
13.
That is what they call a hospital ball.
Yeah.
Because a pass like that will get Courage Mosley put in the hospital. I mean,
look at that high. Look at this.
I understand why you throw that ball, but if that big man is not there, if number 74, Kenny Stansberry, is not there to keep Courage Mosley from hitting the floor, he is going down.
Rockabye, baby.
and it's hard because there's nothing you can do. You just got to throw the football. When you're getting rushed with no protection, you just got to throw the football, but that is a really tough spot to put your
That's the
running
difference
back
between an experienced quarterback and a new quarterback. If you see that, you got to throw that to the turf. Oh, quick slant over here. Good pass. Good play ball.
That's what they need to do.
Oh, throw the flag. They going to throw the flag? They need it.
I don't see a flag.
Last week would have been the flag. The laundry man, he's learning. He heard you. You got your telecast. You got your email.
Look at this tackle. Ooh.
Craig
Man.
Pitts. You can't blame Craig Pitts. Craig Pitts on the side is a professional wrestler. So you gotta watch
that
out
is
for
a
him.
big man.
Yeah.
Ray Pittman.
Yep.
If you want to check out his professional wrestling career.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
And a first down there for BIC. So you see that game plan will pay off for them.
The new guy, I'm surprised he's still passing. Oh, blip blap, got him.
I mean, he is just running a marathon back there.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what you run the risk of here? 2:43 remaining and counting. When you get to the 2-minute warning, the clock is going to stop.
Incomplete passes.
It's 2nd and 10 now.
Drop passes or incomplete passes, stop the clock.
If you're not careful, Patterson U will get the ball back. They have 3 timeouts, and I promise you, if you give them any more than a minute and a half, they can score the football.
And I promise you give them the ball and they're up 21, 31, 101, they're not kneeling. They're going ahead.
And they get the ball to start the second half.
That's cold-blooded. Yikes.
So this has a chance to get even more out of hand.
So BIC now, so this is the thing. So let's flip it now. BIC needs to get 6 on this one.
Yes.
They need to get 6.
Very badly.
There is no exceptions on this one.
So Lamar Mays, it has to be the quick passes because the protection is just not there.
Drops back. You got some time here.
And there you
good
go.
catch.
Finally some time to throw, and he steps up in the pocket and makes a great pass.
And you know who that is. That's my man, Mr. Incredible, folks. Y'all know him.
And with that, we are going to take a quick break here on the A7FL 2020 Back in Motion, the tournament presented by Salus here at the 2-minute warning. Stay tuned.
When I first saw the A7FL, I knew I was looking at the UFC of football, and I was 100% certain I wanted to be involved.
Imagine if you could have owned part of the NFL or the NBA when it started.
We are back here on the A7FL 2020 Back in Motion, the tournament presented by Salus. Just under the 2-minute warning here. Lamar Mays and BIC looking to pull a rabbit out of the hat. Going for the first down there on the QB sneak and pending a spot. We'll wait and see what we have there.
Yeah, so it looks like they were trying to get the first down there, but Big Bird Devon Burton
And I
said
think
none of
he's
that.
going to be short. So now this is going to bring up a 4th and short. And we're going to get a timeout from Patterson U. Like you said, no mercy. So with around 1:25 remaining in this first half, they believe they can get the stop on about 4th and 2 and get this football back and punch one in.
This would be huge. This is a huge play right here for both teams, actually, because then the U now can so to speak, put their foot on their throat and finish this game strong for the first half with a comfortable lead.
While we have a moment here during the timeout, I want to give a quick shout out to our presenting sponsor, Salus. Salus bringing back sports. The Salus solution is helping bring back sports, entertainment, the workplace, and education by creating COVID-19 free biospheres. They tested all of us in this production crew. They tested all the players, coaches, referees, fans, whatever it may be. In order to enter the stadium, you had to get tested. All this information logged and consolidated in the Salus app. Lets us know who's good to play, who can't, and really have created a safe environment. So a big shout out to them.
Definitely, and appreciate them as well. Bringing football back to live action here. Let's see what the BICs decided to go for it on 4th and short. The new guy.
And they need something here.
Drops back. New guy with the slant. Oh, great catch.
Ooh.
It's a great catch there.
And a huge completion.
My man, Mr. Incredible, has woken up. We need you. We need you.
That's 2 big plays now for Smith in this drive alone.
That's a big play. I was talking to him during the week on Facebook. He explained to me how he's still sore with his ankle, but he told me that he's gonna give it a go this week.
And they need him in the worst way if they want any shot in this one. 45 seconds to play in the first half.
Got some time. Ball's up. Oh! What a catch! What a catch! That's exactly what they need.
Right down near the goal line, a flag came out.
Let's see. Hopefully.
So we'll wait and see what that was. But that was a miracle catch for BIC. And the flag...
It's a holding on the defense, so it looks like they declined the call. So BIC now, the greatest thing is that because there's a flag on the play, they get the clock stopped. Right?
Down at the 5-yard line. 18 seconds to play. BIC has all 3 timeouts left.
That's what I'm talking about, the new guy. Make a play. Got some time. Oh, that's too high. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
Touchdown.
Is that good? What's the ref call?
No, they say no touchdown. I don't know what the call was. Are they saying he was out of the back of the end zone?
Let's take a look.
Take another look at it. Oh, look at that. He stepped right out of the back of the end zone.
Wow.
And that is just poor field awareness.
Wow. He knew it, too. He walked away
Yep.
with the football, all quiet. Let's take a look here.
And the Patterson U defender called it out immediately. Oh, he stepped right out of the back of the end zone. And that is a terrible fate for BIC because now with 4 seconds left, you have one shot to punch it in against the defense that's been killing you this whole game. You got lucky on that one reception there, and they really need to punch one in here.
Got to make a play, Mister. You got to get Troy Smith, my man, Mr. Incredible. Got to give him the ball or courage. You know, courage has kind of been a non-factor. They've been down 21. Obviously, you really can't run the ball when you're down 3 touchdowns, especially when you're not getting the ball back in the second half. So this is going to be the last play of the half here.
And I believe we're going to get a timeout here. BIC wants to talk it over, and rightfully so, because this is imperative for them. And so if you're just joining us, you missed the first game. It was a good one.
Yep.
The Hawks hanging on to defeat the Renegades 33-25. So the Hawks moved to 2-0 in this 2020 Back in Motion, the tournament. And the Renegades fell to 0-2. So if this result holds, that means the U would go to 2-0 and BIC would go to 0-2. I'm not sure exactly what the tiebreakers are, but I would imagine it would have to do with point differential. And the U definitely has that in the bag as of right now. So it would make them the 1 seed, Hawks the 2 seed, and then presumably, depending on the result of this one, the Renegades would be the 3 seed and BIC would be the 4 seed. But all of that to be determined in the second half, so definitely stay tuned. And even if this result holds, it has big impact on next week and the championship weekend.
Yep, exactly. So this is a huge play right here. Huge. 4 seconds left in the first half. The new guy. Looking for Mr. Incredible. Can he make a... Oh, wait, but 2 seconds. Wait a second.
We got to see if there's time on the clock after that incompletion. We'll wait for the official clock. And they're going to say that is the end of the first half.
That's cold-blooded.
So an opportunity squandered by BIC, And Patterson U, with some luck, gets the stop at the goal line. So a crushing blow for the Brothers in Christ. That brings us to the end of the first half. Patterson U leading 21-0. Stay tuned. We are back here at the A7FL 2020 Back in Motion, the tournament presented by Salus. I'm Jack Bartek. And after a rousing first half, Patterson U leading 21-0. We'll take this moment to thank some sponsors, starting with Salus, bringing back sports. The Salus solution is helping bring back sports, entertainment, the workplace, and education by creating COVID-19-free biospheres. So essentially, Salus tested all of us as we were entering the ballpark here at Yogi Berra Stadium. All the players, production crew, staff, teams, whatever it may be, were tested. All that information consolidated into the Salus app, letting us know who's good to go, who's not, creating a nice, safe environment for us. Then, 19 No More Challenge calls for the new sports normal to not include the number 19 on jerseys as a tribute to those who have passed away because of COVID-19, while also honoring those who have fought the virus on the front lines. Very cool initiative. The A7FL announcing they will no longer give out the number 19. If you want to check out more on that, www.19nomore.com. You can check out their message statement and voice your opinion through petitions. And then, lastly, Start Engine. So in addition to being the first football league back in action, the A7FL is doing something else unusual, selling stock to the public through what's called an equity crowdfunding campaign with their partner Start Engine. And it's my belief they are the only football league providing the fans the chance to become owners, and alongside being the first football league back in action, they're the first football league doing that. A cool initiative to be a part of the league. If you want more on that, a7fl.com/invest. We'll be back with more after a quick break. We are back here at the A7FL 2020 Back in Motion of the tournament presented by Salus. I'm Jack Bartek alongside LJ Smith. And while we have a moment, we're going to take a look at some first half highlights and see what contributed to this 21-0 Patterson U lead.
Man, look at that pass.
And Quattrell Huffin showing off the arm on the deep ball there.
Man,
and then another one with the cannon, the jump throw.
To my man Smokey.
Another angle on that one. And Patterson U showing they have weapons all over the place. The big man getting the ball on the handoff, trucking his way into the end zone. So not the likely suspect, but they have offense all over. And then back to Quattrell Huffin. Just an unbelievable throw to the dot boss, of course.
Of course. My man.
And that was 6, and then Huffin another crazy throw. That's time Joel Jumpman Rivera on the reception. He gets into the end zone, and BIC would not go away at the end of the half. They got this crazy bouncing reception, put him on the doorstep. Unfortunately, they could not punch it in, but that contributed to the 21-0 lead. We'll see how that goes in the second half, but we'll be right back after a quick break. Once again, we're back here at the A7FL 2020 Back in Motion, the tournament presented by Salus. I'm Jack Bartek alongside LJ Smith as we get ready for some second half action. And I'll tell you what, it's going to take a prayer from the brothers in Christ if they want a chance in this one.
Yeah, they need more than a prayer. They need courage. You know, I'm chatting with the fans in the live chat here, and they need courage. Courage mostly. They have to find a way how to get him involved. He's the best player. He's their featured player. He's the one that's carried them, to a championship. He's a previous MVP, and he has been a zero factor in the first half. So,
and this is why the people love LJ. He's always got his finger on the pulse, and just a great person to have on these games. Call these games with. Literally, I'm watching him interacting with the fans right now on our live chat as we get ready to start the second half.
Yeah, shout out to John Sanchez there in the live chat. Definitely, we agree. You gotta give courage. You gotta give courage the football here.
And so I was actually mistaken in the first half. I thought that Patterson U was getting the ball to start the second half, but it is BIC getting the ball to start, and we are underway with second half action.
Oh, now watch. He always hits the first one with the blip blap. Let's see. Oh, he decides just to try to. Oh, good tackle. Sheesh. And let me tell you something about Huff. What the game's been missing. He's making every tackle downfield on these special teams. That's just great football right there.
So an interesting decision by Seth Batson, trying to punish his way through the defense on the throw off, but maybe they need that. Show a little grit, show a little toughness here in the start of the second half. They're going to need something. I don't know what it is, but hopefully they drew up something at halftime that they could execute here in the second half, because they're going to need it.
They're gonna have to go right behind Stanberry, number 74, my man Bangarang, and use Courage Mosley and just run that ball. It doesn't matter what the score is, but stop. They want to set him up at tight end in the shotgun set like you Brett Favre, and you got Donald Drive out there. Let's see what he does. Okay, can you make a play? Ooh, good tackle, man. Oh man, good tackle out there.
But it sounds like a broken record at this point, but that is the blueprint. That's the blueprint you need to follow if you want to get back in this thing. Short yardage gains and make them pay for rushing 3 or 4 at you every time and having a free rusher every play.
Yeah, I agree. So now,
someone has to be open. It's 7-on-7, so if they're rushing 3 or 4 and one man is untouched getting to you, one of your receivers must be open.
but your quarterback got to see him. Really, he's back there running for his life.
Yeah.
Keep in mind too, folks. People to forget the fact this is full contact. This is not flag football, and no disrespect to any type of other leagues, right? But this is not two-hand touch. This is not rough touch, right? This is not flag football.
You're
this
running
is
for your life back
Yeah, this is full. This is contact. You guys are out here to punish you. Of course, they want to punish you because they want to say, "Hey, listen, who's going to play quarterback if this guy goes out? We're not trying to hurt no one."
They want to see themselves on Instagram.
Exactly. They want to get a big hit. So, do you think he's back there, the new quarterback? You think he wants to get hit? No. That's why he's forcing passes. So, hopefully, he doesn't make any mistakes. Get it back to 34. Oh, got some pressure. My man J-Rock on him. The big boy 13 can't get there. Oh, 7 got some speed. Out of bounds.
And the thing is, like, you can't even get the corner on Patterson U right now.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the big boys from the defensive line chasing after, they just can't seem to figure anything out.
Exactly.
So now we'll have a short third down. Actually, a little bit longer than I had thought. Not a generous spot. I guess he must have stepped out of bounds before he was pushed. It'll actually be about 3rd and 6, which is not favorable whatsoever.
Hey, listen, they only down 21-zip, right? I thought maybe, okay, so fine, you gets the ball in the first half, gets the ball in the second half, right? But now, BIC, I still got hope. But they keep breaking the huddle and putting Courage Mosley at tight end. They're not even passing it to him. I'm gonna have to call the bat phone. Where's the red phone at? I'm gonna call down there the field. I gotta do the Jerry Jones. Call down to the field. What are you doing with my key back?
Trying to have a hand in the game.
Yeah, because all he's doing is blocking.
And now we're going to get a timeout from BIC. They need to talk it over, and I'll tell you what, it's looking ugly for them right now.
Yeah, look at
there is no reason to be calling a timeout 3 minutes into the second half.
When you just had a whole first half
Exactly.
to make adjustments. Exactly. So they've had the whole halftime here, right?
And it's all just a product of the situation, which is hard to fault them.
Right.
Of course, extenuating circumstances has taken their starting quarterback, Jalen Crooms, off the roster for this one. And it's left them.
It's hurt them. It's hurt them.
Yeah.
Whatever decision that was made for him to not be here today, that was a drastic decision, right? And now him not being here is cost him a possible win. I mean, I can't say that they would be winning this game,
but they would definitely have a better
he's
shot
more prepared
if
right?
you didn't have to either call a timeout or face a false start every possession.
Exactly.
Oh, a nice throw right there, but was he in bounds? And they're going to say he was out of bounds, and that is a ball that has got to be caught.
Got to make that catch.
Has to be caught.
And he's the same one. Remember, 34 is the same one who caught. Yep.
Who caught the ball out
so
of
you
bounds.
You got to have that awareness from the out of bounds. You got to have that awareness there.
And the defenders were there, but he wasn't being overtly pressured where he should. I mean, he was standing. He was just standing out of bounds. And that would have been a first down completion, moved them at midfield, and now instead it's 4th and 7, and they gotta try and formulate another play that would get them a 7-yard gain.
But this is the problem. Let's forget the fact that they're down 21-zip. This is not 4-down territory. They're on the other side of the field. So
but the problem is they need to play it as 4-down territory because down 21-0, you need every possession you can get.
This is a tough one. He's probably completed one of every 4 passes. So
and he just had a completion-worthy pass on his last attempt.
Oh, he's going to quarterback keeper. Try to do it himself.
Oh, nice throw and incomplete.
Incomplete. The knuckleball couldn't get there.
And at this point, you can't even fault Lamar Mays. I mean, he is doing everything he can back there. This is a really nice play, escaping the pressure as we take a look at it, and making a good throw.
Oh, Mr. Incredible dropped it for that money. Wow.
It's good defense. You got to give it credit, but that's a catch that, in order to win this game,
you got to make
that has to be made.
Yeah, you can't. Exactly.
Because there really is zero room for error for them.
Or not even to win the game, to stay within the game and let it come down to, a big possession or something.
And now you kind of start to look at it. 21-0. Patterson U has the ball back. You already blew a timeout. you got to start looking at the next week
Mm-hmm.
because no matter what happens right now, you're going to have to come back next week and play a football game.
They'll look at the game and a nice tackle by man Casey in the Sunshine
Casey
Band.
Fantasy, he is, no matter the score, he is all over the place. He is a workhorse. I take him on my team any day of the week.
Yeah, he plays hard. You know, it's funny. He used to play for the Hawks. Never played. Got no burn. Yeah.
And now look at him. He's a defensive star
Yeah.
for this BIC team.
Yep. He just
But-
wants to make plays. That's all he wants to do.
You gotta figure something out in these last few minutes just for your own personal the state of your team.
Oh, wait, Silky. Silky.
Oh,
You gotta
my
catch him. We got too
goodness.
much speed out there. My man, Silky Smooth. How
Turn it
many
on
moves?
the afterburners.
Silky Smooth, folks. Wow.
How do you stop that?
You can't. Sorry. I'm looking at my play. Look at it. Can't stop Silky. Too fast.
Sometimes you just run into superior athletes. I mean, that is just closing speed.
You're not catching him. He ran that option. This is the thing. So remember, you're playing with a quarterback. You know these guys. These are plays that they practice. These are plays that they're not just going out there and pencil whipping it.
Yeah.
Right?
That is just good football, and they are
I told you.
piling on with that.
I told you they're having fun. I'm telling you. Look. I'm telling you. That's what they do. They have fun. Everyone's spiking the ball. They're smiling. That's when the U's playing at their best.
We'll see if they could go 4 of 4 on conversions now.
I want to be surprised.
Opting for the 1-point conversion, obviously. No need to go for 2. I would imagine opting for the 1-point conversion. As we wait for the official spot of the ball. 27-0 now. Patterson U has the vice grip on this one. But like I was trying to say before, for BIC, you got to stay in this one just for morale.
Yep.
'Cause if you let this one get out of hand, you let Patterson U pile it on even more, you come back dejected next week.
The U. Yeah. You mean?
And you're presumably going to be seeing the U again.
Let me tell you something. When guys get smoked like this on national television, sometimes you don't even show up next week. Cold-blooded. I'm telling you, man. I speak the facts out here. Back to live action with the game's been missing. Got my man Smokey in the backfield. Play action. Casey the Sunshine Man can't get him. Casey the Sunshine Man still on it. Casey in the Sunshine. Can the balls up? Over through. Good push up by my man Casey in the Sunshine Band.
All over the place. He does not take a single play off. So the score remains 27-0. While we have a moment here, I'd like to thank our presenting sponsor, Salus. Salus bringing back sports. The Salus solution is helping bring back sports, entertainment, the workplace, and education by creating COVID-19 free biospheres. They created a biosphere here at Yogi Berra Stadium by testing us all as we entered the stadium, whether it was players, team staff, referees, fans, anybody in the production crew, and all of that information consolidated into the Salus app, where basically all that information is tracked to see who's good to go, who's allowed to play, who might have the virus, unfortunately, and just basically making everybody feel at ease and allowing us to get back to the sport we love.
A lot of measures. In fact, when we had a little break, right, I went to go grab a drink, and they got hey, listen, you got to walk around with your mask,
Yeah.
social distance. So the league itself has done an amazing job with making sure that, regardless if we've taken it, because we're all taking a test, right? But even though we've taken the test, they're still doing social
Yeah,
distance.
just in case.
Right,
You
just in
never
case,
be
right.
too safe.
So-
And you give a lot of credit to the A7FL for all the precautions they've taken. And, as much as we want sports back, safety has to come first.
Absolutely.
And the A7FL has done a nice job prioritizing the safety while also getting us back to sport we love.
The league's number one concern, the league's number one priority is safety. Safety comes first. That's why they have 1,000 rules. If you ever look at the league's
rule
rules,
pamphlet here.
we got a pamphlet with rules. It's very hard. It's very thick, and 75% of them is on safety. So just keep in mind, the league does keep in mind. It's a full tackle contact league without no equipment. So league does everything it can to keep its players, officials, and the fans and everyone involved safe.
So basically, we're just getting word here that the discussion right now is if we had a player thrown out or not. And after that touchdown, of course, there was a little excessive celebration. And Now we have the throw-off. So if you're wondering what the break was, it was a little clarification with the referees, but we are back to the action now. And I believe Patterson U just recovered the kickoff.
Smokey.
And Patterson U gets the football back. Excuse me, but I'm speechless right now.
Man has dynamite speed. What do you think? He has a lot of speed. Smokey, like I said, most of his career touchdowns is with BIC. He's playing against his old team. He's having fun. Wow. How do you get a kickoff return? How do you do that?
And we'll take another look at it here. I mean, a great throw, and not a great throw. It was short, got about 3 bounces. And
that's awareness. So Batson, number 24, doesn't know.
Made no effort to get the football. I don't know if he knew the rule.
He didn't know the rule. He didn't. He's no way he didn't know the rule.
I was literally at a loss for words. I did not know what to say.
And that's the difference between knowing the rules and not knowing the rules.
And that's what you get from a veteran team like Patterson U.
Can't return kickoffs if you don't know if you snubbed the ball, if the ball's dead, or if it's a loose ball, or if the ball comes down. You gotta know all the rules. So now that you again, knowing the U, they're probably gonna play action right now, cold-blooded.
Just under 9.5 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. Patterson U just looking to make it pour where it's rained, for lack of a better word.
I don't think Hardbody's even had a carry. They've been using him as a distraction here. Let's see if
a weird formation here.
Oh, he is. Oh, my man. Oh, him. Oh, my goodness.
Not what we were expecting.
Oh, my goodness. Hardbody is known for running people over. But let me tell you something. He shook his soul. You got to look at this. Look at this. He's like he's tip dancing, tap-toeing. Oh, my goodness.
Laquan Johnson got to go pick up his ankle.
Yeah, he got it. He was on the floor. He was on the floor in that one.
Every player in this league has been there at some point.
Hard body. Folks, you guys got to do your research on him. He is a problem.
Former William Patterson star. I feel like we've just had that line on repeat. Chances are any player on this team has been a star at William Patterson, which shows in their play.
That's why they are one of the top elite teams in the A7.
Yeah.
Back to live action here. This is my man, the Huffman. We'll call him what the game's been missing. Oh, play action. That's a double play action. Ball's up. Can he make a catch? Of course. Catching in double coverage there. How does Huff get it out there? How does he throw that pass?
A perfect ball, too.
How does he do that?
That is the only place he could put the ball.
I just don't understand how he's doing that.
With that little rainbow touch on it.
He's using a cheat code. Gotta be a cheat code.
That's literally what it feels like. It feels like somebody is taken over the rosters in Madden and just increased all their attributes.
He edited his attributes. I gotta look that up. I'm checking the transaction history of my Madden right now. Because he's throwing the ball sidearms. He's throwing it. Look at this. Play action again. Oh, Darryl Luck.
Is he in? Touchdown, Patterson U. Another one.
Another one, folks.
Whoa. We're going to have to get the replay on the backflip on that.
They're having fun out here. Look at BIC's hoping for a flag, but there is no flag, folks.
Oh, man. They're posing for the picture.
They're taking pictures.
Oh, man. It's getting ugly.
This is cold-blooded out here. The streets of A7.
Woo! Look at that athleticism. Great job by our production crew. Our wish is their command, it seems like.
I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all you guys.
A great job by our production staff pulling up on cue. On cue.
Backflip. He had it in slow motion and everything, too.
And
33-0.
Correct me if I'm wrong here. It looks like they're going for the 2 here.
Yeah. They're cold-blooded. I keep telling you, they run up score. That's what BIC would do the same thing.
And look at what we're at right now. A 2-point conversion would make it 35-0 with just under 7 minutes to play.
Let me tell you something.
And you know what that would keep in play?
The mercy rule. Imagine getting the mercy rule on national television. It's cold-blooded out here. Back to live action is my man Silky. Silky smooth. Casey Sunshine Man can't get there. Casey on the way. Silky with a pass up. Can he make the catch?
Oh, he had his man, too.
Oh, he was open. Score remains now 33-zip or 33 donuts.
And with that, we're going to take a quick break here at the A7FL 2020 Back in Motion of the tournament. Stay tuned for the rest of the third quarter.
When I first saw the A7FL, I knew I was looking at the UFC of football, and I was 100% certain I wanted to be involved.
Imagine if you could have owned part of the NFL or the NBA when it started.
We are back here at the A7FL 2020 Back in Motion, the tournament presented by Salus. Salus bringing back sports. The Salus solution is helping bring back sports, entertainment, the workplace, and education by creating COVID-19 free biospheres. Again, if you're just joining us, I'm Jack Bartek alongside LJ Smith at Yogi Berra Stadium. We are in blowout territory as Patterson U leads BIC 33-0 with just under 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter.
It is getting ugly out here in Montclair, New Jersey. I just hope that BIC can use this. Let's see if Batson can make a shake and bake. Ooh, no. Oh, some hard running, though.
And we'll get a flag down on the play.
And I can tell you this, though. Batson's been playing hard, with the... Well, actually, he left the...
I was going to say, he returned the kick this time,
yeah,
which was a positive.
Let me pencil that one off there real quick. But with the most part, he's been playing solid. He's been the positive with the returns there. And now let's see what the ref is going to call here. It looks like the ref is calling the personal foul.
And we got some talking down on the field right now.
Nothing really to talk about when you're down 33-0.
Yeah. I can see why tempers might flare, but I mean,
the U is mad. It's like the thing about the U. A lot of people don't understand. If the U is still playing like they're down, they're down 10. They want every call. They want every interception. They want every fumble.
They're greedy.
They're greedy. Yeah. They have a history of. That's why I love. When I used to play against them years ago, I love beating the U. I'm 1-1 versus them, I believe. Yeah, let me see my life. Yeah, 1-1.
You keep the receipts.
Keep the receipts. That's right. I keep the receipts. Beat them in the rain, and then they beat us in the playoffs. So, yeah, 1-1.
So now we got 6:50 to play here in the third quarter, and if there is going to be any situation for BIC to score, it's right now. Starting inside the 30-yard line near the 25.
Why is Courage just like, give me a dive, give me a sweep, give me something? I can't get Courage. I'm about to start a hashtag right now on social media. Give it to Courage. Back to live action. The new guy. Pump fake. Can he get away? Of course. He got a little speed. He got a little shake and bake out there. Still going. Still on the go. Can he get end zone?
Touchdown.
And that is a touchdown. Wait a second. Did he just do that?
So finally, BIC on the board. No flags on the play. And BIC has finally made it into the box score.
Some good blocking there by Courage.
Good ball fake. That's what they've been looking for all game.
Some good blocking downfield, and that's a great run, and that's what he needed. Regardless of what the score is, you still got to, at the end of the day, we all men here. We gotta play hard, finish strong.
And it gives you a little confidence boost for next week. It gives you something to hang on to.
Yep.
So now they'll be going for 2. I mean, a quick screen, and it looks like he might be in, and he is.
Oh,
so
wow!
Converted 2-point.
So they're covering. They look like they're covering a spread here.
Yeah.
I just went into the chat trying to everyone talking to the viewers to see if they're gonna lose. BIC gonna lose by 50. I try to be cold blooded, you know how I am. And BIC must have got the phone call because they say, yeah, man, LG on national TV trying to chalk that junk, man. Come on, man, let's get this into one time. And look, already on the board by 8.
So. Nice job by Dwan Williams falling forward there on the tackle, getting in for the 2-point conversion. Now listen.
Now listen. I talk about the negatives, right? I always say, hey, listen, these guys are getting smoked, right? But let's talk about some of the positives. It's 33-8.
If they score 3 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions, they'll still only be down by 1.
Let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me tell you something. My cousin told me a long time ago, I was playing him in the game, and he was like, listen, it was like 10 seconds left, and I was down by 30. He's like, listen, you know what you gotta do to win? You gotta stop me, score, 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 and then you win by 1.
Oh, that's
what's gonna happen here.
That's all they have.
That's all they gotta do.
So somebody should have just told them that at halftime.
Hey, listen, you know what? BIC get a stop here. We got a whole lot of football left. 6.5 minutes left in the third. This is football. A fumble's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna make a mistake. Hey, we got time. But that's what they needed. They needed 8. They should. If they would have had 8 in the first half, we'd be talking about a different game. I'd be excited. Are they gonna beat DU? No. But hey, listen. Like you said, the points in the with the seeding, right? That's a difference with the seeding.
And we love LJ for his honesty.
You don't want to play the U in the first. You don't want to get eliminated. You don't want to play them next week again.
No.
Come on.
That's actually probably the last thing you want.
And we got a return here. Kyle Ward in return. Got a lot of energy. That's 1. Willie Beaver can't get there. Blip. That's 2. Can't get there. Blip. Oh, got him. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle. What a tackle.
Oh,
wow.
He is mad at himself after that one.
Laquan Johnson saved that touchdown. Sheesh. He blap 2 was off to the races. And Laquan said, no, that's not happening. Not on my watch. 1. Willie Beamer couldn't get there. Look at the replay.
Woo.
2. Laquan can't get there. Blip. Oh, hit him. Oh, got him.
Wow. Great tackle. And a great effort by Laquan Johnson chasing him down. But even with that spectacular effort,
yeah, they're still in.
Patterson U starting inside the 20-yard line, probably near the 15.
Yeah, so again, like I tell you folks, if you're gonna watch any type of football, you gotta make sure you watch the 3-on-1 throw-offs because this is when you see these elusive athletes start.
Even in a 33-8 blowout,
he's still out there running hard. He wants to score.
I could just watch throw-offs.
Think about it. You got your wife and kids at home, nieces and nephews watching you on national TV. Look, my daddy's scoring right now.
You want to get on the Instagram,
right?
Highlight videos.
You're watching the game at Hooters right now. Don't you want to shine in front of the girls at Hooters? Yeah, shout out to them. Yeah, back to live action. This is my man with the game's been missing, number 11. Got to make up. He's out here looking like a stud. Like that one, Jordan. Jordan's at Hooters every other Tuesday. My man Jordan right here helping us out with the scoreboard out here. Shout out to him.
33-8, Patterson U leads at 6:15 to go in the third quarter.
Smoky in motion. My man Smoke. Oh, wait a second!
Whoa.
This is the kind of play I've been talking about. Can he catch up to him? 24 with that speed. Get him back in. Great blocking. Great blocking. That's what I'm talking about. BIC, make a play.
Touchdown BIC, and just like that, we got a football game.
That's what they needed. That's what I was saying. It's football, folks.
And
it is football.
We got to take another look at that one. What happened?
Yeah, look, they're trying to be, you understand something. They're trying to be cute. Look, they're trying to do triple reverses. But give me that, sir. I'll take that.
Wow.
For 6. I'm on the big screen. My mom is watching. And I need to score this touchdown for her. Touchdown. BIC.
So Laquan Johnson with the big stop on the throw-off return and then makes the big play defensively. And BIC, don't look now. Don't look now.
6 minutes. 6 minutes, folks. Again, I'm not going to say they're going to win. right? I'm not changing my picks.
But hey.
I'm saying, listen, anything can happen. Anything can happen in football.
Even if you wanted to change your pick, we're about a quarter and a half past the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, you're right. I can't change my pick.
It's your own rule.
But I can think about it. I can think about changing my pick. What am I going to do? Change my pick? No?
I forgot you make the rules around here.
Nah, I don't make the rules. Ryan, the commissioner, makes the rules.
When it's your own rules on picking, you could change your rules.
No, Ryan makes the rules. I make my picks.
It was your rule on making the pick. You can't change that to the first quarter.
Fine, all right, maybe it was my rule. I don't know. All I got to tell you is that BIC has scored 2 touchdowns in less than 2 minutes of football. That's exactly what they needed.
So now this is important, too, on the 2-point conversion. And it looks like we got a penalty. And it will be, so unfortunately they move back from the 10 to the 15. But if they can get this, you make it 33-16, and it's not the craziest thing in the world.
It's not a reach. The U have to play smart. They can't do these triple reverses, screening pass, and all that. They can't do all that. They gotta play the U football. If they want to keep playing this football, I'm up 70 points, and they want to do all that extra stuff. BIC, look at their faces now. Now they got the eye of the tiger back. So
and now you start to maybe look at score differential.
Yep. Exactly. Now here comes the points. New guy. Oh, he's going to use it. Oh, the big guy can't get there. Oh, too big for the game. Oh, you can't get there. There's nothing down there for you, sir. But I got you.
There's only so far you can run. It's only I mean, he's back at the 50-yard line. I love the effort. And look at, he's even laughing too. You got to appreciate the effort, but there's only so far you can go. Eventually, he's got to start going the other way.
Definitely. Hey, give a shout out to a bunch of our users in the live chat. Sticky in the live chat. Imagine a comeback. Oh yeah, imagine.
I would love a comeback here. That would be great.
That'd be great. And Dom 42 Abel from the live chat. Play your position and good things happen. Absolutely. John Sanchez from the live chat. BIC quarterbacks played for the U before, right? BIC quarterbacks right now, I've never seen them before, to be honest with you. I've never seen them play for the
It sounds to me like we got some good football minds in the chat right now.
We do.
I like some of what I'm hearing there.
Yeah, so we have diehard fans. They watch the game, they study the game, they know the players. Even one guy was asking me in the chat, where's Enemy of State at? Enemy of State's one of the previous BIC quarterbacks. He's a backup quarterback, but he's not here today. So a lot of the fans know the players. I give nicknames and such, so they know a lot of
I like that one. Player position and good things happen. I'm going to have to put that in the back pocket.
Yep, player position. Who was that? That was my man right here. Player position, that was Dom 42 Able. So definitely shout out to you. Encourages the beast, King Kai, 1796. Shout out to you as well. He encourages that stiff arm from. Yeah, he does, but he does that stiff arm. Back to live action here. Kyle Ward. Will he be? Oh man! I'm telling you, folks. I don't know. Maybe God's on their side. Who knows? Brothers in Christ. Got to think about it.
That ball was out for a second.
That ball touched that turf. It bounced back right to him. He got lucky on that one. Let's look at this replay. My man, Kyle Ward.
That thing popped right out.
He's a, Willie Beeman almost had it. Willie Beeman.
And it almost came out again at the end there. And BIC playing with some authority here.
They got the swagger back. So again, it's a difference in being down 33 zip, 33-14. They get another touchdown conversion, whatever. They could be within 10. So.
And one observation I'm making right now, which looks like it's really going to hurt BIC, no Casey Fennessy.
Oh, he looks like
he's
on
the sideline in a black T-shirt.
Oh, another trick play here. What the game's been missing, ball's up.
Into double coverage. Oh, I thought he caught that ball for a second.
Nah, that's my man Willie Beeman. Willie Beeman. Got that D.
The demon Willie Beeman.
Yep. He's out there. Guarding Flash. Flash got a lot of speed out there, don't get me wrong. But Willie Beeman, he's not one of those DBs you want to pick on. Nah.
Especially in double coverage.
Nah, that's not happening. Not Willie Beeman. Nah.
So just over 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. BIC trying to make it a football game right now.
Mm-hmm. 2nd and 10. Inside hand to my man, the big boy. He is still up, running him over. And looking for that user strip there, but that he's not coughing up that rock.
I mean, that is just great downhill running.
And Ron looks like Ron Clark hit stick media is down.
Maybe a cramp. Would not be surprised at a cramp in this weather because the humidity is insane right now. Go over to the sideline, get some water, stretch it out.
Yep. They say banana works. Oh, that you should. I don't know. Maybe mental. Who knows?
Placebo effect.
Yeah.
Time continues to tick off this clock here in the third quarter. Just over 4 minutes remaining now. And Patterson U looking like they're milking this for all they can.
Yeah. I'm going to milk that clock.
Regain control of this one, I think, is the smartest decision for them.
Motion. Oh, fakes a lateral here. Ball's up. What the game's been missing, he's wide open. Sheesh Louise. That is a touchdown. Adrian A-Star Rodriguez. Looking at 2E. Oh, shake your head. Thank you, sir. Hey, how you doing, sir?
And it just seems like every time you think BIC might be getting back in it, Patterson U goes and makes another
fakes the
play.
handoff, then he fakes the option. Look, if he fakes the option, then he stays home, throws that pass. Wide open.
Whew. That is just good football. That is good football. They had me fooled on the play action fake.
Yeah. You fooled the cameraman.
I was looking at hard body like he was running up the gut.
Sure indeed. Live chat, they want to give you a shout out. They say you're doing a great job, by the way. Gamers Hype, user Gamers Hype from the live chat. Say shout out to LJ's partner in the commentary.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Appreciate all you guys' love and support. Thank you for tuning in. Definitely want to give a shout out to all of our fans. Keep you guys involved.
Sure. For sure.
We want to be here without you guys. Keep that in mind. All the blips, blaps. Back to live action. You know the use. Running up the score. This is my man, the Huffman. What the game's been missing. Hard body in the backfield. Another play action, of course. Look for the out for my man Smokey. He wide open by 10 yards. My man Smokey.
And they are just having fun right now.
Look, they out there. Look at them. Look at them. And look, they got Willie Beeman.
It looks like they're on the school.
Look at them. See, it hurt me. Let me tell you something. Someone's listening to our commentary because I was just saying not on Willie Beeman, right? Remember I was saying not on Willie Beeman. And then they got Willie Beeman like that. The U so cold-blooded out here. Man.
Somebody has got to have that live feed down on the Patterson U sideline.
They do. They're listening. My man
Look at the celebration.
They cleared the sideline. If that's not a flag, what is? The entire team.
That is disrespect.
The entire team, the fans came over. There was a little kid. His son's over there on the sideline. The son came on the field, started dancing. There's so much.
That is disrespect right there.
Very.
And although we might not see a mercy, this is probably about as close as you can get to a mercy without getting
listen,
mercy.
This is the thing, though, right? It's a blowout. Okay, we get it, right? But it's still a good game because guess what? Regardless of getting blown out or not, BIC still playing hard. They have not thrown a towel. If they were throwing a towel, that's
last offensive possession when BIC touched the ball, Lamar Mays ran it in.
Yep.
So it remains to be seen if he can carry that momentum over and maybe get some life in that sideline.
Mm-hmm. True indeed. True indeed. So now we got the 301. Now we got the 301 throw off here. And let's see if we get a return here. Batson.
And that is not Batson anymore. I guess Batson got benched on the throw off return after the
you just gonna
lapse in judgment.
Couldn't just say he's gonna get subbed in. You gonna say he's benched like that? Let's cold-blooded out there.
For lack of a better word.
Jack is more cold-blooded than me. Back to live action, folks. Oh my God, Willie Beeman out there. Willie Beeman. Oh! He said hold that, my man Neon Dion. Wow. Where's my production team? I need to see that in slow motion. Look at my man running so fast. Willie Beeman. Willie Beeman. Willie Beeman. He left him. Oh my goodness!
And then he talked that talk.
Oh man! Listen, like I told you, there's no such thing as a blowout. You guys you can't even turn the TV off on this one. Sheesh!
Listen, if you did not see that live, don't worry. At A7FL on Instagram, I don't even need to. That is 1,000% going to be on the highlight tape for this week. I mean, that might make the homepage.
Oh, one more time, folks. They're so cold-blooded out here in 11
Slow
Sports.
motion wasn't good
They
enough.
said he
We
wants to
gotta
see it full
this
speed.
in game time.
Pow! Woo! 11 Sports, can we get one more time? They said they're cold-blooded out here. 11 Sports, we want to get one more time. The fans said they want to see it. That's what the fans said. This is what the game's been missing.
My goodness.
They're so cold about. Oh man, man.
That is the hit stick. And Lamar Mays running for his
Threw
life.
it out. He said, I'm not getting tackled. I got to be at work in 15 minutes.
We had thought
man.
maybe with that touchdown run things would open up offensively, but it is just like it's not running with the Bulls back there. He looks like a matador.
Just look at that tackle. That when he hit him. If that's not proper form tackling, we just hit him like that in the air. He was airbound. His body was lateral with the ground. Like
And
he was on a
he
stretcher.
might as well have tackled the whole team with that hit. That's the type of hit that will rattle the core of anybody that saw it.
Yeah, just think about if you in the air. Someone's controlling you.
If I was on BIC right now, I'd be going to the parking lot.
Oh man,
Be like, guys, I'll be right back.
Back to live action. The new guy. Got to make a play soon. Oh, a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. None of that. None of that. My man, Darrell Fletch.
Gosh. And while we have an opportunity right now, just want to give a quick shout out to our presenting sponsor, Salus. Salus bringing back sports. The Salus solution is helping bring back sports, entertainment, the workplace, and education by creating COVID-19 free biospheres. Again, Salus, they've been testing us. They tested us when we got here, and everybody's been having their masks on and everything, taking all these precautions, but all thanks to Salus, we know who might have the virus, who might not, who's not allowed to be here, and creating really a stable environment for us to host these football games in, all the testing information consolidated into the Salus app so we can track that all in one place as we sort out what's going on the field. Just a big shout out to Salus. They're doing a great job. A really easy process, 10 minutes. You get your results back and you're either good to go or you got to hit the road. So a big shout out to Salus.
Yeah, definitely big shout out. They gave me another test, and I was like, hey. And I was like, well, they told me I was good. I was like, oh, no, because if you wasn't, I'm pulling you. I was like, oh, man, I'm the commentator. LJ, got to go.
I would have been in trouble. I would have had to get you on the speakerphone and put the phone up to the mic.
I would have been on speaker. Back to live action. Yeah, that would have been good.
You would have been...
Yeah.
Give me 25. Give me 25.
Knock him out real quick for me. LJ's on the phone.
You would have been in the parking lot waiting and hand out the push-ups.
Back live action here. Oh, gun up. Deep ball.
Intercepted.
Intercepted. None of that. None of that. A-star.
Adrian A-Star Rodriguez already got a touchdown in this one, adding an interception to the resume.
Now, does interceptions count when you just throw it up there and hope for the best? I don't know.
He looked like the wide receiver on this one. We'll check out the replay. I mean, that's as easy as it gets.
Look, throw it up there, hope for the best. Look, throw it up there, hope for the best. Can someone make that catch? No.
All he needed was a blue jersey, and he would have looked like he was making the basket.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Courage, for making that tackle.
And you can't even. It sounds like we're ragging on Lamar Mays, but you can't even be mad at
It's
what
tough.
he's done. For
Yeah, listen, he got his hands full. He got his hands full indeed. So it's tough out there. I'm not. Again, he doesn't have no easy task. If anyone thinks they could play quarterback at
And with that, we're going to take a quick break here at the end of the quarter. Stay tuned for the fourth quarter action. We are back here for the A7FL 2020 Back in Motion, the tournament presented by Salus. Getting ready for some fourth quarter action. Well, we have a moment here before we get back into things. Just want to give a shout out to 19 No More. The challenge calls for the new sports normal to not include the number 19 on jerseys as a tribute to those who have passed away because of COVID-19. As we see Huffman with the option here. Not much doing a big hit there.
What a hit. What a hit.
Number 13, Laquan Johnson, and he has been all over the field in the second half for BIC. Mm-hmm. Give him credit. Not playing based on the numbers on the scoreboard. You got to love that.
Exactly. So he's definitely been making plays. And he did that. He read that perfectly there with that option there. Fakes the inside zone here. Then with the QB option.
Yeah.
Throws it out there to smoke, and then bow, makes a punishing tackle.
As I was mentioning with the 19 No More challenge, it's a tribute to those who have passed due to COVID-19. Also honors those who have fought the virus on the front lines. The A7FL no longer handing out the number 19. If you want to check out any more, as we see a handoff here for Patterson U.
Oh, some good running here.
A nice downhill running. Probably picks up a first down over near the 40-yard marker. But if you want to check out any more, a message statement, or have your voice be heard through petitions or otherwise, check out www.19nomore.com. That's their website. So a big shout out to that message and to the A7FL for partnering with them on a noble cause.
Yes, definitely noble cause indeed. Got the players back, and got the players and the fans get to enjoy again the game that we love here. Back live action with the game's been missing. Clerk can't get there. Histic Media, high pass over through.
Smart play by Huff to get rid of it. First down. No need to rush something or force a mistake, especially with a 30-point lead almost.
So definitely nice pressure there by BIC by sending that heat.
Especially without Casey Fennessy in there. I've been surprised with the amount of pressure they've been able to get.
No Casey, right? And they also don't have Andrew Levine. Andrew Levine is one of their premier DNs, number 44, New York's finest. So they're missing both of them there.
You got to give them credit for as hard as they've played with really nothing going in their favor.
Yep, limited options. Limited.
As we get a flag down on the play. And I'm not sure what the call is going to be.
Looks like it might be against the U.
I'm waiting for the call here. And it is going to go against the U. And it looks like it's going to push him back 5 yards. So, not much harm done.
Not at all. That's why Eli, the ref here, is one of our veteran A7. He's actually been he's been reffing for the league for many years. So he has a good rapport with the players. So I'm sure something happened. He's like, hey man, listen, calm down. I'm just 5-yard penalty. We're gonna redo this thing. So
and we got on him last week, but they have really done a tremendous job this week. They have not missed anything.
Yeah, no, they've been real solid indeed. Score remains 41-14. This is my man with the game's been missing. Huff. Quarterback keeper over here, rolling out to left. Great blocking. Room. 76 blocking, too big for the game. Good blocking. Oh, good blocking.
Oh.
But Ron Clerk over there and gets the tackle.
He almost got free there.
Man, 76 too big for the game. Cleared it out for him. Bodies were on the floor.
Took it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Let's take another look
here. The 20-yard line.
Too big for the game. Look, too strong for the game.
Woo. That is some run. And to think... That's on top of some of the throws he's made in this game.
He's definitely, when you say MVP, he's definitely playing MVP. Drops back. Oh, what a pass. What a pass. What a catch. What a touchdown. Patterson U, cold-blooded, running up the score.
Joel Jumpman Rivera.
So disrespectful. Running up the score, celebrating, jubilation. They don't care if they're up 7 or if they're up 100.
You know what this looks like? It will turn a double play.
Yeah, exactly.
For the former minor league baseball player. Getting back to his roots.
Shining in front of his hometown, his home crowd here.
They're pulling out all the stops here. Is Patterson U. And I mean, this is the time to work on plays like that because... worst case scenario, you fumble and it goes back to the house. Hey, they already did that and they're still up by 30.
Yep. You're not.
Oh, wow.
It's cold-blooded.
That is disrespectful from the Patterson U sideline.
I don't know if let me say it. I don't see the fans get the crowd, the fans online can hear this. This is amazing. They're nada.
Wow, we could hear that from the booth. And
Yeah.
we are a big distance.
Big
from,
distance,
from
almost
the
100 yards. Yeah.
sideline. And we could hear the nah.
Hey. Oh, play action. The game's been missing. What you gonna do with it? Ball's up. Adrian, can he make the catch?
Is he in?
He has to be out of bounds because
They're gonna call that out of bounds.
BIC made no attempt to play that defense on that play.
What are we're gonna next chant? We're gonna get warm the buses. I feel like I'm at a high school game.
Yeah.
Right now with the band section.
Yeah, so let me tell you what's really incredible, right? So once we get back to this is a tournament here. Once we get back to the league games, the U travel down to Baltimore to defending champions, and you want to see you think this game is live? Oh man, them games really be live. Like I said, you're talking about two elite teams now. So the U's elite, the BIC's elite, but remember they're missing key pieces, right?
Yeah.
So but they're they got it in rebuild mode. But the U's elite team.
Yeah.
But now you're playing
We
against.
talked about those Baltimore boys last week.
Yep. So once you're talking about the defending champs, once you're talking about the Gators from Baltimore, once you're talking about the Vikings from Baltimore, that's two different. Now you're talking about wow. So definitely, once we get back to back to the swing of things, fans just make sure you guys follow A7FL because that's football you definitely don't want to miss.
It's like LeBron. Before LeBron went to the Lakers, he could never win in the Western Conference. He could never win the Western Conference so much better.
This guy's so cold-blooded, man. I'm telling you, fans, this guy Jack is more cold-blooded than me, man. Oh man, well that's correct. The U did struggle versus Baltimore teams, but it is what it is.
If I'm not mistaken,
Courage Mosley, they got Courage
Yeah.
Mosley back there.
BIC on. I had to pull out the binoculars for that.
I guess
BIC on their third returner of the day.
So I guess that's the way you give him the football, huh? When they hand off to him, so you put him on a return. Back to live action. My man, Courage Mosley. That's one. No. Wow.
And you raise a good point there. I mean, we have not seen Courage Mosley touch the football since it feels like the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And the biggest problem with it is they focused on the run so much that they said, we can't even put you out in the running back position. We got to put you out of tight end.
And what happened? And they're not even putting him on tight end to throw him the ball. They put him at tight end to block.
So they just don't have enough.
They don't have exactly. So, I mean, Courage Mosley is one of the best elite backs as far as like complete backs. Not only does he's great at running, but he also is a great blocker. Well, I'm not gonna use my best player to block a quarterback that just signed, that just got picked up. I mean, like, come on. I mean, it's just, the $100 million guy here. And come on, this guy just signed for $500K. Come on, let's get it together, folks. Come on, back to live action. Come on, we gotta get a touchdown. I need a throwing pass here. I know he got a touchdown running, but he gotta get a throwing pass here. Got to finish the game strong.
8 minutes to play in the fourth quarter, and there's a completion on the sideline. So maybe it's a little build-up here. You complete a pass, maybe complete a first down pass.
Regardless of what the score is, you finish your last game like you finish the next game, right? So they need to finish this game and bring this on to next week. Regardless of who they're playing, regardless if they got to play the U again, regardless, bring some momentum. You look at this film, you got some adjustments, and then you just make some plays. Let's see. Oh no, it's on. They got the boys are after him. Now you're just throwing up stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
And that's a pretty good pass in under pressure like that. He put it on the hands, but it just seems like even when he does the right thing, it's the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's just one of those nights.
It is one of those nights. But like I said, regardless of what the score is, BIC just gotta finish strong.
Yeah,
they finish strong. Keep it competitive. Don't let you figure what I said. The U's gonna score 50, right? I didn't say that, right? They got 47. You think they're not gonna score again?
And they're
Believe
probably
it.
gonna get another possession.
Right? You think the U's gonna kneel the ball at the 1 yard line and not run score? No, they're gonna score again. Oh, we can take it upon himself. Out of bounds.
And I'll tell you what, I just got to give all the credit in the world to Lamar Mays because obviously not a starting quarterback coming in on less than a week's notice against indisputably the best team in the tournament.
Right.
And he has been throughout the game as level as you can be. He has not gotten down. He's been in the huddle. He's been laughing, trying to get his teammates up. And they say the way you do anything is the way you do everything.
Exactly.
And the way you play in a 35-point blowout shows the type of player you really are. And I would take Lamar Mays on my team any day of the week, regardless of the passing performance.
But not as starting quarterback.
Not as starting quarterback, but
give some blocking, good blocking courage. What a block. Why? See, this is what I get upset about. Why have courage? Use his body to block you for you to throw that out of bounds. Make a play. Run that ball.
It would. I feel like it would be much more fruitful if they would have Courage Mosley going out on some short routes.
What about just putting Courage Mosley at quarterback and saying hike?
That
right?
Probably would not be the worst idea.
Try it one time. Can I get one time? Give me what the fans need. The Salus is giving the fans what they need, right? Bringing football back, right? They brought it back, right? So give me what the fans want. The fans want to see Courage. Fans pay good money to come in the stadium right now to see Courage. And guess what? I'm not getting Courage right now.
You're going to be asking for a refund.
I need Courage. Imagine going to the ticket booth. Yeah, I would like to be customer service, please. Hey, how can I help you? I'm from customer service. Yeah, I would like a refund. Why? What happened? Yeah, Courage Mosley. He just didn't give him the football. I just, I came here to see Courage, and then,
And we get a turnover on downs there, so Patterson U will get the football back with 4:45 and counting to play. I mean, this is if they score here, it's just cold-blooded.
It is. They want to. That's what this league is all about. It's all about high scoring, high flying.
They want to get the photo opportunity.
Let me tell you something. If
they probably got another celebration prepared.
They do
during that defensive.
If they could score 100, they would. I'm telling you, they would score 100. And now they got Silky at quarterback. You think your D-line's tired now? Wait till Silky's at quarterback. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my man Silky, and they got Smoke at tight end. Silky with the sweep over here to Kyle Ward. Good blocking by hard body. What was that? 15 yards? They're not even trying.
It's tough when your second unit can come in
and get 15 yards like that.
And probably this second unit could probably be the best offensive unit in the league.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
And they don't even touch the ball on offense.
Because let me tell you something. Number 18, Kyle Ward. If they were playing another elite team, he wouldn't be on offense right now. He wouldn't be touching the ball. Nope. He'd be playing defense. So, and Smoke wouldn't be lining up at tight end. He's like 180 pounds wet wearing boots. So that's wet wearing boots. Timberlands with quarters in the side, tucked into the socks. You don't believe me? Check it out. Back to live action. Smokey back. My man Smokey from Elizabeth. I gotta love you, Smoke. Come on, don't try to catch me in the parking lot. Because if the game over, I'm out. Pew, gotta go.
Just under 4 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Again, that was LJ, not me.
Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
Mr. Cold-blooded himself to the left of me.
Now they got Silky Smooth in the game. Silky, all he wants to do is play action and just score a touchdown. So
against what we had thought, it looks like they are trying to run this clock out as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And
let's take a look here. Kyle Ward in the backfield with hard body. Oh, hard body. You're not even going to make a tackle. Oh, you're not going to. That's hard body. That's hard body. That's hard body.
That is 6.
Call him a hard body for a reason.
Touchdown, Patterson U.
Oh, wait a second. Wait. No, he's not.
Oh, man.
Everyone can do a backflip on you now? Everybody?
Is this the A7FL or the gymnastics tournament?
Listen, let me tell you something. Cover the spread. 53. Cold-blooded.
Here we go. Check out the replay.
Look, BIC's not even making. Look, they're not even. Only person that was trying on that play was Courage Mosley right
now.
Now,
hold on. Down 40. Do you want to step in front of that man on his way to the end zone?
What about your pride, though?
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Oh, slow motion. My man, slow motion.
Blip, blap.
Oh, man. Appreciate the production team for the slow motion there. Everyone's doing backflips. They're doing backflips. They're doing front flips, somersaults. Having too much fun out there.
Coming up on the 2-minute warning now. And this one is all but over. I mean, not much more to say.
Hey, listen, I've been entertained though. This game has been so much fun.
100%.
This has been so much fun.
And I think they might be saying he didn't get in there.
No?
because our score bug still reads 47. We'll try and get some clarification on that.
Think they might have forced him outside.
We're right around the 2-minute warning here. Trying to get some clarification. Okay, so I think they're saying he didn't get in.
So if he didn't get in, he's going to get in right now.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I don't think...
You're going to go right back to him.
Okay, so he was in. This is the conversion now. And it does not look like that's going to be good. The ball's out,
hit.
But of course, dead ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That's that pride right there. You gotta take that. You gotta take that will, that manpower. And say, nah, you're not gonna keep running up scoring us. This is disrespectful.
So after the touchdown, Patterson, you in control. Stay tuned for the final 2 minutes. So we are back here. It was not a touchdown, folks. So we are still in the drive. Needed a little. We had a little bit of a miscommunication, but we're back. So the score is still 47-14. Apologize for the miscommunication.
Now, what do you think? So now,
the only thing this matters in is covering the spread, like you said.
right?
Somebody's probably ripping their hair out. They gotta get in the end zone.
50.
Yeah, they got the 50-point spread, and they're looking for the touchdown and the conversion.
And the U's looking to cover. It's gonna be a big payday. Oh, wait a second. Oh, they didn't. Wow.
So they don't get in the end zone. So if you had the 50-point, if you had 49 and a half, 39 and a half, then you giving 39 and a half, rip up your ticket. It's a tough night for you.
It's not a good payday for you tonight. No 50. No, I do apologize, fan. We thought they was gonna cover the 50 points. Hey, listen. Maybe they went out. They want to be sportsmanship, and that's number one. That's the key thing. They got kids in the stands. They want to teach their kids, hey man, let's have sportsmanship. So that's the first.
We are gonna go to a quick break here at the A7FL the tournament. We'll be right back for a recap. So stay tuned as we break down next week's matchups. We'll be right back. We are back here at the A7FL 2020 Back in Motion, the tournament presented by Salus. The second game, not much of a game at all, a little bit of a blowout, 47-14. Patterson U controlled this one wire to wire. We got some highlights on tap, so we're going to check out these highlights and see what contributed to this high-scoring affair. And we'll start out with BIC, show them a little bit of love. Lamar Mays coming in with not much quarterbacking experience, but making some plays, giving his team some life, but it was all Patterson U. You see hard body right here, running through the trenches, that hard running all second half long, and then Huff, he was incredible all game, pulls off the fake here, throwing deep, and he has his man, A-Star Rodriguez in the corner of the end zone. And then right here, the biggest hit I've ever seen by Neon Dion.
Neon Dion.
And he let him hear all about it. Then back on the offensive side, the handoff to hard body again. The play that the bettors will replay over and over again. Was he in? Wasn't he in? If you had the 39.5, you're probably screaming at your TV right now. Of course, ruled not a touchdown, but he added on the little spice with the flip, the little blip blat. Made it look good. And so that's basically the story of the game right there. All Patterson U all night long. If you missed it, the first game was the one to watch. Of course, the Hawks with a comeback victory over the Renegades. They were trailing at halftime, came back and defeated the Renegades 33-25. So now it looks like, looking forward to next week, you're going to have the same exact matchups. Patterson U versus BIC and the Hawks versus the Renegades. So should be interesting to see how these teams can respond looking forward to next week.
Exactly, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing, actually for both teams, so the fact that how CP3 and the Hawks came back and defeated the Renegades, how the Renegades are going to, analyze this film and see what mistakes were made and try to, get back for next week. And then I'm also excited to see what BIC has to do, because again, this game was a blowout, but there was a lot of mistakes. There was a lot of wide open passes. There was a lot of just mental breakdown. So next week's football is going to get exciting, and then once they play next week, and then you're going to eventually face off in the championship, and that's going to be some high action football.
Definitely don't want to miss that. Before we go, just a couple of thank yous to our sponsors. First, we want to thank Salus. Salus bringing back sports. The Salus solution is helping bring back sports, entertainment, the workplace, and education by creating COVID-19 free biospheres. Everybody here at Yogi Berra Stadium today was tested. All that information consolidated into the Salus app, letting us know who's healthy, who's not, and creating this nice, safe environment for us to call these games and play these games. So big shout out to them. That's our presenting sponsor, Salus. And then 19 No More Challenge calls for the new sports normal to not include the number 19 on jerseys as a tribute to those who have passed because of COVID-19, while also honoring those who have fought the virus on the front lines. The A7FL recently announced the league will no longer issue the number 19 to future players due to the damage and destruction that COVID-19 has done not only to the wide world of sports but all of humanity. And if you want to check out any more on that, www.19nomore.com. You can check out their mission statement and also use your voice and petition the powers that be in sports to eliminate the memory of COVID-19. And last but not least, Start Engine. So obviously the A7FL, the first football league back in action, they're doing something else unusual, selling stock to the public through what's called an equity crowdfunding campaign with their partner Start Engine. It's my belief they're the only football league providing fans a chance to become owners. And if you want to check out more about that, a7fl.com/invest. A really cool thing. You're able to be a part of the league in more ways than just a fan. So really cool initiative from them there. You see the A7FL is different in so many ways. That's just one of them. But a big thank you to all of our sponsors and some great football tonight and great calling the games with you, LJ.
Yeah, it's been great working with you as well. And just to touch up on that Start Engine, like you was mentioned before, just imagine that you can take yourself and when the NBA or NFL first got pitched, right? That idea. Yeah. If you made a small investment, imagine
you could be in on the front line.
Yeah, so imagine what type of investment they would have made, and what kind of money you could for a small investment there. So it's a major opportunity. It's a great opportunity just to be a part of the league. Something that's been here. It got a lot of athletes. It's getting bigger and bigger, so definitely want to check that out.
So once again, from us here at Yogi Berra Stadium, I'm Jack Bartek alongside LJ Smith. In the first game, the Hawks defeated the Renegades 33-25. In the second game, Patterson U 47-14. We'll see you next week here with the A7FL 2020, the tournament.